Yo, what's going on, folks? So we got a couple events here. We're going to double up the videos. This first one we're going over today, we got 10 times event for Rio Bone Spear. I really want this champion, man. A1, 15 continuous heals, and 7.5% continuous heal on all allies with 30% health or less for one turn. On the A2, places a stun debuff on the target for one turn. You basically got all the debuffs. Some of them are predicated, some of them are not. I mean, just one of the bangest champions available here. On the A3, removes all debuffs from all allies, then places a block debuffs. I mean, crazy. 2 turns on the block debuffs, then heals all allies by 35% of their max HP, and a further 5% for each debuff removed from them. I mean, that's crazy. The passive, when receiving any debuffs, instantly transfers them from this champion to the attacker. Will not transfer debuffs that cannot be removed. That's kind of implied most generally. But just banging. The aura is increased ally attack and faction crypts. Shadowkin, if you need help on that, if you are a little bit newer to the game and don't have ninja, this is the champion to push for. The base stats are pretty good for a support champion. Base speed under 100, could be better. This video today, again, we got a combination. I'm going to throw 2 videos together. A little bit of editing here, so bear with me a little bit, folks. We're going to do what we can. Couple cutting, couple adding, so if it's a little funky, again, bear with me. I'll do what I can. Also, keep an eye. I'm just saying, we might have some Easter egg stuff going on, so you might want to hang around. So let's get out of here. Let's go check some stuff, and we'll see what's up. Only a few more hours left in this one. We are deep into clan versus clan event, so points. Chud, you see enough of these videos, pulling shards, baby. So first 10, these tend to go a little bit quicker, but there's a lot more to pull of them. Holy moly. You'll see a lot of blues come through, but first 10 pull, we got an epic. Ragnar, gold name. He's all right. I don't need any help in the short people category, but whoa, there we go. Lego time. Baron is new for me. You saw that. That big point boost there. That means that he is new. CBC gives bigger. So let's check out the kit here. Going over the A1, attacks one enemy, will attack all remaining enemies with any surplus damage if the target is killed. Has a 10% chance to unlock a secret skill, Sky Piercer, for one turn. Sometimes secret skills aren't the best, but sometimes they're alright. Okay, single hitter for the A1. On the A2, the Ascended portion here attacks one enemy, places 60% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. This debuff is guaranteed, okay, so 100% hitter on that one, or 100% debuff on that one. 20% chance of unlocking the secret skill. Okay, so the secret skill went up on the chance of unlocking it. On the A3, attacks when enemy damage increases according to the number of debuffs, or a number of buffs on this champion. Has a 40% chance to unlock the secret skill, Sky Piercer, for one turn. Okay, so percentages keep going up based upon the ability that you're using. For the Sky Piercer, the secret ability attacks all enemies, deals pure damage. Will ignore both shield and block damage buffs on the enemy. And, man, we got to check out the multipliers on that. The aura is increase ally attack in all battles by 33%. 33% ally attack. So I'll let the camera go away here a little bit. Hopefully, no craziness here. We'll check out the base stats while we see if we can get the multipliers up. let's see. It's really interesting how each ability has a higher percent increase. Alright, so it looks like the A1 has 5 times multiplier, which is not too bad. And let's see here. We got this a little off here. So 3.6 times multiplier, super godlike on the A1. 4.3 multiplier on the A2, which is super good. And the A3 multiplier is a 3 times 1 plus the buff times each one multiplied by 25%. Which is very, very strong depending on how many buffs you got. So the multipliers on Baron can get ridiculous. Can get ridiculous. So we gotta play with that. We gotta play with that. We got to build the boy while we pull in these shards, or after we get done pulling shards. Can't do it both at the same time. It won't let me do it. It won't let me do it, folks. Yeah, we're going to have to work on Baron. We got lots of things coming out. Ray's got lots of updates. I'm sure those of you that are playing the game and following the game are aware we've got a few updates coming. Those of you that aren't playing the game but may be interested, lots of good updates. Changing quite a few things. As you see, Chud open some shards, multiple multipliers. Here we go, some good epics here. Demitha, just probably the best epic in the game when it comes to clan boss teams. We getting some fire here, folks. We getting some fire on these shard pulls. Your girl is not the prettiest to look at, but when it comes to dwarves, she's all right. And when it comes to clan boss, she's a necessity. So we ran out of space. We're gonna make some more because we got more shards to pull. So we'll cut this. You won't have no time to waste, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back, and let's do 210 pulls, and we'll probably pull the last 6, and we'll see if we get lucky. One more again. Come on, baby. Lots of blue here. Lots of blue. Fellhound, an amazing, amazing champion. He is still my farmer, but we're getting ready to try to make some adaptions. We're getting ready to leave the old school farming and go to the new school farming, which is spider. We got to get that silver up. Skull Crown number 374. She's a beast, though. She's a beast. She's a hard hitter. All right, we're down to the singles. Let's see what we got. I tend to not have very much luck on the singles after we get done with the 10 pulls, but maybe now is the time to change that. Is now the time to change that. Let's go. Retainer. I need to make some changes with my rares. I had intents and plans to really build up a whole bunch of rares and do some guides. Fellhound again. You would kill it, bro. You would kill it. Fire Knight Specialist 2 for mid-game and below. If you mid-game and below, look him up. Fellhound is the key to getting to Fire Knight. I'd even say 17 and below. He could probably get to 20, but you got to have some other support on it too. So we continued the no good luck with singles afterwards. I don't even know why I went in here to the end, but we go into the clan versus clan. We got to stay on top of our stuff here. CBC's gone. We got to stay on top. We're still in the lead, but man, it's close. And that's why I said we We're in the weeds. We're in the weeds. Yeah, of course, you know where I'm sitting at. You know where I'm sitting at. My girl Nana, she working up there. She working up there. So we're gonna come back with another one on the other 10 times. We'll merge that in. So appreciate it. And we merge it in. Here we go. This 10 times event, folks. This one. Glycia Soul Guide. That's how I'm pronouncing it. Glycia Soul Guide. Glycia. Whatever. A1. Attacks one enemy. 30% chance of placing a freeze debuff for one turn. Also applies debuff spread. Taking one random debuff from a target placed on all enemies under freeze debuff. A2. Attacks all enemies. 25% weaken. 2 turns. Steals a random debuff and places it under all enemies under freeze. And then A3 places block debuffs on all allies for 2 turns, 60% chance of placing a freeze debuff on all enemies for 1 turn, fills the turn meter by 15% for each freeze debuff placed by this skill. Very, very nice kit. Freeze, master, passive, champion skills cannot be put on cooldown. Whenever an enemy tries to put either of these champion skills on, or an ally skills on cooldown, places a freeze debuff on that enemy. Also has 50% chance of denying the cooldown increase effect. The freeze debuff cannot be blocked or resisted. Will not deny cooldown increase effects from bosses. Increase ally resist in all battles by 60 is the aura. Not too bad. There's some better ones out there, but she is a freeze goddess. So we're back. We are back with these ancient shards. They go a lot faster, as you could tell. So we're going to try and pull them quick. But there's going to be a lot of blue. It's going to be a sea of blue. Alright, hey, we're getting 2 epics in 110 pool. 2 epics in 110 pool. You like to see it. Well, Necro Hunter and Canoness. I've got multiple of them. Now, Canoness is alright. Necro Hunter's okay too. They're just not like beyond epics. You know, Eris is on my clan boss team. You know, Gaelic is one of the starter champions. So you got some really good rares out there. But still, like I said in the last video, I got to make some changes to my rares. There we go with another epic. Epics are coming out for sure. Flesh Tear is again another average epic, as you can call them. Metal Shaper is another very, very good rare. Very good for Doom Tower, but also many other aspects of the game when it comes to rares specifically. Good shielder for sure. Lots of blue. Lots of blue. And we're out of space. We're going to make some more. Don't pay attention to those numbers there. It's going to change. We'll be back. And we are back. Let's go. Vildrax, the Hex, the Fly Hexer, whatever you want to call him. His picture there doesn't represent him as well as his champion looks. So Wharton is new for me. Dark Elf. Let's check out his kit. His picture doesn't look all that, or a bag of chips. On the A1, attacks one enemy, 40% chance of placing 15% weakened debuff. That's a lower version. Damage inflicted is proportional to defense. Okay, he's a defense-based champion. A2, attacks all enemies, 50% chance of placing 25% decreased attack. It's a lower one. 2 turns on that one. 30% decreased or increased defense, still a lower version. On all allies for 2 turns, damage inflicted. They normally don't explain that. This must be an older champion. Attacks all enemies 1 time. So single hitter on AoE, 30% reflect damage buff on all enemy or on all allies by 2 turns. So that would actually be okay for Fire Knight. So 30% arena HP. Captain Tamila, very, very decent epic champion. A1 single hitter, 50% chance of 15% continuous heal on herself. Ascended on the A2, 60% increased defense on all allies for 2 turns. Heals all allies by 15% of her max HP. Very, very good. 50% ally protection buff on all allies except herself for 2 turns. And then increase ally resist and faction crisp by 45. Very, very good in factions and a couple other places in the game because she can be built with a bunch. I want to say different words there. A bunch of HP. So, very, very good champion. Let's go. We'll get past this sea of blue. We're getting lots of epics, though. We are getting lots of epics. Sea of blue. 2 10 pulls in a row that are blue, blue, blue. There we go. Epic and epic. Mordecai. Spider. Master. Fire. Master. Torture Helm is actually a very, very good champion in the orcs. Fusion. Necessity. To get that legendary fusion. We need to make some space here, and we'll come right back. Don't pay attention to the numbers, and we're back. Numbers changed a little bit. Don't worry about that. We had to come up a little bit. We had to buy a little bit. We didn't spend any money. We spent a couple of gems. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh, there we go. Zavia. Zavia. We love to see it. Welcome to the squad, girl. Those of you that were around for the Valentine's event, man, I was really hoping to get her. Poison Explosion. Poison Explosion are the 2 words that describe this beautiful dark elf. On the A1, attacks 1 enemy 3 times. Each hit has a 40% chance of placing a 5% poison debuff for 2 turns. That's the highest, or the higher version of the poison. She's attack-based champion, so damage based on attack. Again, attacks once 3 times. Each hit has a chance to place a poison, so possibly 3 poisons there. A2, an AoE 2-hitter. Each hit, 50% chance of placing a 5% poison for 2 turns. So again, could apply it to everybody. Each hit, so possibly 2 poisons on every person she hits. Ascended on the A3. Attacks all enemies. Enemies killed by this skill cannot be revived. Block revive. Deals damage from all poison debuffs placed on the target instantly. Poison debuffs will only deal half the damage of the standard damage when they use this skill on boss hits. So it's only half damage when you try to use it against bosses. Still pretty strong when you use it on bosses, but not as strong when you use it against players or non-boss enemies. So arena, just non-bosses. So very powerful. Man, you can just smash. And then the A4 attacks when enemy applies a debuff spread effect, taking 4 random debuffs from the target and placing them on all enemies. But this ability is only available when Bellinor is on the same team. This is a partner ability. This is why it was part of the Valentine's event. And man, I sure pulled a lot of shards to try to get these 2. They were 10 times, one of the 4 10 times events during the Valentine's weekend. And man, I just failed to come through completely that weekend. It was a sad weekend. But I did get lots of Legos that weekend, just not any of the partners. Go check those videos out if you guys like. Fun time. And her aura is increased ally attack in all battles. 33%. Pretty high. Look at those base stats, folks. Those base stats. Pretty high HP. Pretty decent attack. Defense is not too bad for an attack-based champion. That speed, 105. And that is a 60 at the lowest level. Okay. Crit damage at 50, not too bad. And resist starting at 30, not too bad either. Wish it had some accuracy to start with, but yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. She is a banging champion and powerful. Whew. Whew. Let's keep it going. You never know. Now we are pulling blue shards here. The smallest of percentages, but we are still in clan versus clan event. CVC is still going, so points. We are going to push it. We've got more 10 times. We've got a 2 times, doubling your chances for epics and legendaries next weekend. So we just, we got more shard pull videos coming, and might as well just get through these now. Fat man. I stopped using them in Faction Wars. I pulled them out. And then as soon as I pulled them out, I completed Faction Wars. Alright. We are out of shards. But this boost is for Sacreds and. So we're going to open Sacreds. Because we need points. CVC, baby. We go all out. Chug goes all out. Epic number 1. Epic number 2. Gerard the Stone is a hard hitter. You just wish he hit a little bit harder. Just a little bit. Oathbound, same thing. Totally expect him to hit a lot harder. Aothar, he's decent. Not good enough. Last shard, come on, baby. Where's my Lego? Okay, this is a legendary champion and an epic body, though. Ugo is a beast, and again, she will pull me into defeating the Ogre in Faction Wars, because she is that stinking good. But as you can tell, we are out of shards. I appreciate everybody coming through. What a beautiful face to end this video. Much love to everybody for coming through. And yeah, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Until then, peace.